groove on a song. That'd be awesome. Someone must have sent me an angel. Someone must have known I needed help. 'Cause in the night he cradles me so gently, whispering me softly to.
It was really important for me to take on doing my own record with my songs and kind of running the ship, because I'd never done that really from top to bottom. So this was my chance to do that. Did I learn a lot. It was a lot more involved. It's like you don't know until you get there what you maybe should have thought of, but that's the whole. It's tuition, as far as I'm concerned. You go in to do a project like this, and you always kind of want to be a little bit in over your head, so that you learn while you're there. And I certainly did. But there, so I got my I got my songs written, and I wrote all the songs on piano at home. Although I write all the songs on piano, I don't perform them on piano a lot. But when it comes to really performing live, I usually have someone else who's got wider, deeper skills to play. But I knew that on one song, I wanted to play it on the record, and I wanted it to be my take. And that was Released. That's the one song where I just wanted to have my fingers in there. Basically, all I was doing were scratch vocals, not to be used in the final mix. I booked out 3 days to lay down the basic tracks for 9 songs. You got to feel each other out and find where each other's groove is and find how you lock in with each song. I perform a lot and do a lot of gigs in San Francisco and the Bay Area and elsewhere. I've met a lot of wonderful players on my journey, and I had done some gigs with Mr. Dizon Claiborne on drums, and I just love his feel, and he really has that jazz sensibility in his playing, and is soulful, and he reads music, so he would be able to work with the charts that I was throwing down, and so I called Dizon, and Dizon was in, and he has that jazz sensibility that I really like. And then we come to the bass chair, which is a very important chair, as they all are. His name is Myron Dove, and he is somewhat of a Bay Area jewel, just an incredibly musical and talented musician. And we started talking about it, and I told him about the project, and then I told him who else was in the band, and he says, sounds like a good time, and he was on board. And then I wanted my dear friend and comrade, Mr. Tony Stead, to do it if he was so inclined, because I've worked a lot with Tony in the field, and he's a very soulful cat and has played with Sly and the Family Stone, and just has a wonderful musical sensibility, and we always kind of groove together really well. So I asked Tony if he'd be on board, and he said yes.